Hello everybody and welcome to this new training session. Starting of the week. Today we got some heavy deadlifts, heavy incline bench press. For the deadlift we're gonna do some axle, some fat bar for the grip to be the world's strongest arm lifter. So last week I've been deloading my hands because they were hurting, the joints in my fingers. I've almost fully recovered from this. I think it's alright, so we're gonna go heavy, like single or doubles. We're gonna see where we at right now. I started to warm up. We're right now at 143, and we're gonna go above 150, maybe 160. Well, we'll see where we at right now. Once this is done, we're gonna do some accessories on the fat bar on the cylinder. And because it's a cylinder, we're gonna go light on the volume to not burn myself. Where we can go hard on the volume is the pinch, like the Saxon or pinch exercises. This you can go real hard. Always dynamic. I talked about it in the last video, but I'm gonna talk about it non-fucking stop. Dynamic grip is the fucking future of the grip strength and grip training. After we're gonna do some incline bench press. We're gonna go pretty heavy, and then we're gonna come back to do some deficit strapped deadlift, and we're gonna go heavy as fuck. I've been ramping up the weight since it's been 2 weeks now, and now we're gonna be able to put on some solid weight. So we're gonna see. Let's go right now for the axle fat bar deadlifts. Yeah, so pretty much alright. 153, still warm up weight, and but we're gonna go 158 and then maybe above 160. Usually before I would have gone all the way to 160 plus, but I quite didn't estimate correctly the importance of the warm-up on the grip. It's not really like the deadlifts, the usual deadlifts, where your body's ready, you fucking pull. For the grip, you really need to get the nervous system to warm up. So you gotta do some exercises with the resistance band, all these things, and then go really small jumps and be ready. So we're gonna do one more warm-up set. Maybe it's gonna be the top set, maybe it's gonna be a warm-up and we're gonna do more. And we'll go. The thing is, there's a lot of things you need to figure out. For example, the warm-up, your warm-up routine. What do you need usually to get warmed up? You need to figure it out, and it takes time, and also a lot of hand position. For example, on the fat bar, when you pull, because of the bar, it's gonna roll. And the problem is, if it rolls too much, you're gonna lose the grip, because here you're fine, here you're not, because the bar is just gonna drop. So you gotta find a way where you're strong and it's not gonna roll too much or at all. And I'm still figuring these things out. And I think maybe also it changes a little bit through time, because as you get stronger, your wrists are gonna get stronger and they're gonna be able to hold the position better, etc., etc. So let's continue. All right, 163 and a half, 163 and a half. That's the most I've deadlifted in 2 years now on the fat bar, and well, that's pretty good, knowing that I started training grip again like 3 months ago, almost 3 months ago, and at first I couldn't do one with 150. I failed the single at 150, and now we're at 160. But we need to move from here, because I need to be doing 180 fast, and the goal would really be doing above 200, 220. If we're aiming for the world record, so I need to be lifting on the fat bar more than 220. So 160, we need to move now. We need to move. That's it. That's done. Let's do it. Check. Move. All right. Let's go. Let's go. All right, the third, let's go! Two and a half. So the bench is going all right. I'm just letting it progress at its pace, because I'm just adding 2.5 each week. I'm keeping the same reps, 6 reps, and it's going all right. So that's good. The goal, because we're back on the deficit caloric now. I did a fasting, I'll talk about it next time, but I did a fasting for 3 weeks where I didn't eat for 190 hours. I've lost 5 good kilos like this, and we're back on a deficit, on a caloric deficit, but I'll do a video just for that to really talk about it. And when you're on a deficit caloric, if you can maintain your strength, it's already, you're good. You're good. If you can get stronger, even if it's just a little bit stronger, it's insane. So that's cool. And after that, the deficit deadlifts. What you really need to understand and to keep in mind all the time. And I'm writing about it because I'm making a guide on my website, paraforce.com, that I'm gonna it's gonna be available soon. I have to finish it first. But basically, what's super important is to keep in mind that what you're doing now, you won't see the result until 2-3 months ahead. You have to keep this principle in mind, because right now I'm playing around with dynamic grip training, and I can be frustrated. I can think, fuck, I'm not instantly stronger. But of course, because I need to implement this and I need to progress on these, and the progression needs to settle, etc., etc. So basically, I'm gonna see the effects of what I'm doing now in 3 months. And it's the same for the food. Like when you're cutting or trying to gain weight, but especially when you're cutting, at least for me, it can be frustrating because you are putting the effort right now. You're feeling right now that you don't have the same energy, etc. But the results, you're not only gonna see them at the end of your cut. Usually, you're gonna see them after the maintenance phase. So, way ahead. You are way ahead. You're gonna see this. How do you say that? You're gonna see this down the road, or oh, you got it anyway. So yeah, deadlift. right, damn, I just did the back off for the deficit deadlift, and I wished I filmed it because it's so funny. I was at 204 for the top set, and I went back to 184, so 20% less. And last week it was my top set, 184, and 2 weeks before it was 160 and 4. So that's crazy because 2 weeks ago with 160 I was dead. The set itself wasn't heavy, but after the set, when I put back the bar and I tried to rest and breathe, I was. But you saw the video. If you didn't see the video, I felt almost fainting, and it's great. But I mean, that's the process. And when I tell you, you need to trust the process. It's simple. Everybody knows it, but it's so effective and it's crazy because I'm able to put 20 kilos more every week, and every week it gets easier. And here with the back off at 180, I did 6 reps and it was so fast. Really, I blast through them, and at the end, I mean, here I could be like, oh, that was too light. No, it's right. It's the right weight. It's the right amount. It's just that the process is working and you need to trust it. And it's the same with so many things like the diet, the recovery, everything. And for example, on the volume, last week, because I wasn't training the grip, I was resting my grip. The other exercises like the bench, the deadlift, squats, I did more volume. I took advantage of the situation to do a bit more volume. And now that I'm back with the grip training, I'm dialing back down the bench, the deadlifts. And if I just listen to myself, to my envy, to my lust, I would be like, I still want to keep the volume high. I want to do more. But first, I don't have infinite amount of time, and I don't have infinite amount of resources, because now I need to recover from the like the deadlift, the back, the pecs, the chest, etc. But also from the grip, and I cannot take the volume as high as last week because I added the grip training, and I cannot recover from everything. So you need to make choices. So right now I'm gonna film I'm gonna do some stiff leg deadlifts, just one set, like one top set, one back off, and one stiff leg, and that's all. It's gonna be all. And I'm trying to do a bit more reps. Last week I implemented the stiff leg, and I did 4 reps with 180. Now I'm gonna try to do more reps with 140. Because it's like a mechanical drop set, not real drop set because it's mechanical back off sets, let's say. But I try to do the volume with more reps in the same set. So let's do this. Alright, so now we're in the accessory part of the session, and I'm gonna do some lat pull down, unilateral lat pull down. And the last weeks you've seen me doing them with the Rolling Thunder, the flat handle, because I wanted to add some grip. Now I'm just gonna do this with the straps and the normal handle because I'm doing enough dynamic grip training, and I just want to target the back. So some dynamic grip training that I did earlier today that I'm gonna do also in the days to come, but I keep a little bit secret because first I'm testing everything, and also because, you know, a magician doesn't reveal all his tricks, does he? Anyway, so the lat pull down, and we're trying to go real heavy, and you know, so that's also why it's taking some time for me to write the programs. Some of you are asking when are gonna be the new programs, when they're ready. And if you, so I'm testing them and I'm seeing, you know, I'm tweaking a little bit here and there to see what's the best. So let's go. All right. Woo! So it's a little bit easier on the right side because on the left I still hurt from this tendon right there. It's not fully healed yet. I think it's gonna take some time. That's tendons for you. Woo. Well, the battery of the screen is dead, so I don't know if it's focused, if there's a light, if you see me even. Anyway, the battery of this one, the battery, is shite. It's crazy. I will need to have like an external, big external battery for the system. Oof, when I'll be rich. When I'll be rich. So share, like, comment, subscribe, share the video to your friends so I can be rich and buy myself a luxury external battery so I'm not out of battery. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that on the unilateral lat pull down, I'm still not in the bracket that I want. I want to be in the 6 to 8 reps. Now I'm able to do 10, but I'm not rushing this because I've been implementing this exercise for 3 months too, something like this. And I go little by little. And that's something you need to keep in mind. Do not rush. And I'm happy because like in 2 weeks, so it means that I'm gonna be able to put more weight. Even if the reps lower, it's fine because I want to be in the 5 to 8. And so I'm at 50, next week 55, and the week after, in 2 weeks, 60 kilos. 60 kilos is gonna be the full rack. So it means that in 2 weeks, with one hand, I'm gonna be able to lat pull down the whole rack. And that's cool, that's a win. That's not the end because after I can overload by adding some plates to the rack. But doing the full rack with one hand, pretty cool.